But the main and the core theme that will ripple out, if it hasn't done so already, is violence. And I've got a wave of goosebumps. Beautiful souls, my energy has dropped significantly. So I would like to give a little pre-warning that when you are watching today's reading, if you find your own energy dropping or responding in a certain way that either feels uncomfortable, just stop the reading, beautiful souls. No need to continue to listen. The message is very clear, straight out the doors in the first few seconds. And in the second clip, it is a continuation of that energy. And I myself had a little pre-warning from Obi as just before the camera started, he ran into the room and he jumped straight onto the chair next to me. Gonna see if I can show you little Obes. So he was my pre-warning. Let's get into today's reading. You asked for Zoran Mamdani. Let's go. Okay, just coming in now. Just coming in now. Just coming in. Okay. Not great, beautiful souls. The very first words that is coming through is I deceive you. I deceive you. I deceive you. I deceive you. There is a great capacity for change here. A capacity that has been with this person and those around him for a very long time. We can liken it to a moment, a historical moment that has been envisioned by the mystics, prophecies, prophesizing. This is one of those moments in time that would have been prophesized. It is a coming of someone with a certain soul print, certain characteristics that is granted him the position that he finds himself now. But it is also those around him that should not be dismissed. What that is referring to is a pulling power. All of that pulling power allows this individual to be in the seat that he is seated at and the face of what is now going to be a lot of change, much control. That is going to be played out in the homes and the societies of those that this individual governs and starts to govern. I'm afraid it's a very unclear energy. There are many impurities here, very different from other world or political governing leaders that we have read. And the core theme in this field, if you have not already felt it yourselves, is deception. It is, and I pause because it's unfortunate to be in these repeating cycles, to have people in these positions to continue causing harm and suffering to the people, whilst at the same time promising something completely different. Many get sold on these promises, but the reality is far from the heart. So then what that does to a society, it creates the energy of anger, of frustration. But the main and the core theme that will ripple out, if it hasn't done so already, is violence. And I've got a wave of goosebumps just coming down all through my body now. And that is what I see the beginning of. Some of our leaders preach peace, and the words that come out of their throat channel is peace. But all you have to do is watch yourselves, your family, your friends, the people in society, the energy current and the collective emotional body is the truth. And that is how you will be able to tell before anything happens what is to come, what is to come. Trickery is the next energy to come in. And this is someone, that can't be trusted. You're more than welcome to trust him. However, as the energy comes through, it is not one that I would trust. And it's certainly not one that I would put my hopes in for the kind of change that souls, hearts have been wanting for. I'm going to move on to the next clip. What this field here communicates as he's on this public stage is a drive. It's a type of fire that, as it comes through the energy body and into the field and into the people that are listening, that are watching, that are even present there, you will be able to almost feel a want for the complete collapsing of what was, and then the rebuilding of what this individual and those around him see, they envision. It's their goal, it's their mission. This is a very selective, he is part of a very selective group. And he has been positioned now very carefully. The word is strategic. Very strategically to bring about a change that the people have yet to see coming. It's going to be a shock. And I am already told that those actions, the steps, the plans have already begun. But what they will do, just going to pause it there. What they will do is they're going to cause the people not only to fight, but it's actually causing the energy body to contract and to become very fearful. And that is what is very emotional. Anything to do with tying the human soul and the lightness and the brightness of who you are. Your capacity is very damaging for the human spirit. It's very damaging for the human heart. And unfortunately, we live in a world where there are so many different types of forces at play. And not all want for the betterment of the heart and what we have inside of us. Not all want for the development and the growth of that very special and that unique light. And it is that of those energies that cause the most harm and the most suffering. It's blinded, it's disconnected, and they will not only continue, but they will move in such a way that will simply destroy whoever and whatever gets in the way of that which they have planned. Not the brightest or the most joyful of messages today, beautiful souls. But this is a name that many of you have been asking for. I'm not going to go into that third clip. You beautiful souls, get the message. What's been communicated? It is very clear. There's nothing else I feel is important to add or to know. And it's time to disconnect from this channel, as it is causing my own energy body to drop. Beautiful souls, as you may have felt your end, quite a low frequency, a very low vibrational standpoint. As I mentioned, my own energy has dropped significantly. So I'm going to go have a wash, clear myself up. I'll come back to see you in the introduction, but I will see you in the comments section, and anything you want to share with me, add there. You're more than welcome to. Love and blessings, beautiful souls. Love and blessings.